Hello everyone, and welcome back to Meandering Meadow, our question and answer series where we are accompanied this time by our friend Jacqueline. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. She is one of our patrons, and when I sent out the word that we are off into the meadow to be able to answer some of your guys' questions, she was able to hop on. So I did tweet out that I am in the meadow right now too. So remember guys, if you're ever interested in running the meadow with me, then all you need to do is keep an eye on our Twitter, and I will tweet out when we're going to be here, dashing around, being able to eat up all of our delicious veggies and hopefully eat up some of the plants that are out here too. Apparently there's quite a bit of fruit that is lurking around, and there's a new action to be able to drink, you guys. So if I can find a little pond or a puddle or a stream or a river. Oh, look, there's one of the runestones. Jacqueline, a runestone. Okay, let's head that direction. But if I can find one of the waterways, then I will definitely have to try out the new drinking action, and we'll see our little bunny finally be able to have a little bit of the water that's here in this world. But I am so excited, you guys, because we get to wander around the meadow and have a great time exploring together, and I get to answer some of your questions. So it'll be interesting to see if some of you start showing up as we answer them. And again, if you guys want to join me in running around in the meadow, I usually record at the beginning of the week or early in the week. Oh, there's one of our runestones. I'm so happy. And this time I have a friend to help me, so we'll be able to break them open. Oh, I'm so excited. All right, come on, runestone. Come on, you really want to do it? I know you do. Yes! All right, what do we get? Is that going to help me? Oh, I think I have all of the animals, so we're still working on building up all of the different coats that our beautiful bunny can actually wear. So we'll be working on that, but it'll be fun to see if some of you guys appear in the meadow as well. I will try to be pretty consistent for when I record in the meadow, and I'll let you guys know when we're showing up. But if you're just joining us and you're wondering, Seri, what the heck is this? This is the beautiful world of Meadow, where everything is relaxing and kind and friendly, and even though Jacqueline is a fox, she cannot eat me because we eat plants in this world. Plants and berries, if I can find some. I'm so excited. That's something new that has been added in since I last played. There's lots of plants over here though. And while we are running around, we are not just eating plants and berries and playing in mud puddles and drinking from streams. I am answering your guys' questions in our beautiful, relaxing question and answer series. So I'm really excited to be able to share that with you guys. Oh gosh, there's a gigantic runestone. We'll have to see. Oh, there's Jacqueline. All right, so she's running with us. But I'm very excited to be able to answer some of your guys' questions that you left in the last Meandering Meadow video. And I was really happy to see that so many of you were looking forward to this as your kind of relaxing podcasty video. Oh, too bad we don't have more friends. Jacqueline is a fox, so she'd be able to open some of these up for us. But I'm just so excited, guys. I really love spending the time to be able to get to know you a little bit more and to be able to share some of my life with you a little bit more so you can get to know me and really feel comfortable and happy in our community. And oh, look, there's some of the edibles you guys were talking about. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, it's the cutest thing. Oh, you guys were right. This is absolutely precious and adorable. How many can I eat? I think you can only eat like maybe one at a time, but this is just the cutest thing. Oh no, that's just so cute. I can't handle it. That is just ridiculously precious. Oh my gosh. And so she's going to go around. I want to eat another one. I have to eat another one because this is just, oh my gosh. Did you see that? Did you see that? This is just the cutest. Okay, let's try one more time with our little, look at that. Okay, that is absolutely precious. I hope I got a good little picture of that because I want to remember that forever. Anyway, I have rambled about Meadow long enough. Question and answer series. Leave your questions in the comments below and I will answer them next time we wander the meadow. And yes, you too may wander the meadow with me like Jacqueline is today. Just keep an eye out for the tweets. I will let you know which server I'm at, and I'm usually going to be here for about half an hour to an hour, and I'll try to vary the times that I come, if just keeping a little consistent about when I will be here on the days, so you guys will know when to kind of keep an eye out for Seri roaming the meadow. But all right, let's jump in and see if I can rapidly answer some of your guys' questions so I can get through the many amazing questions you guys have asked. I just absolutely adore getting to know each other better like this. And one of the very first questions we have is actually from a weenie who asked, is she vegan? And yes, I am vegan. I am constantly, oh, hello, Fox. I am constantly excited to share that fact with everybody because it's so surprising to so many. But yes, I am indeed vegan. I have been the fox has managed to chase us down. I have been vegan for, gosh, let's see, almost 5 years now. As long as I've known Chips, I was vegetarian for about 2 years before I met Chips, who, by the way, is my beloved boyfriend, the love of my life, my best friend and partner in all of these fantastic adventures. And oh my goodness, is that a new badger skin? Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I don't remember that amazing badger skin being one that Stacy had when Stacy and I were running in the meadow together. Wow, look at all of these. That was fantastic. I wonder if I got like closer to a new skin or something. And now the badger has to head out. That's just fine. Oh my goodness. All right, we'll figure out how to get more skins next time. Oh, and the little frog was a little bit late. That's too bad. Okay, I'm getting distracted by the actual people again. But yes, I've been vegan for about 5 years now, and it's been great for me. It took me a little while to figure out what kind of vitamins I needed and to learn how to cook properly. I honestly didn't know how to cook very well before I became vegan, and being vegan has required that I do know how to cook a lot more, but that's really helped me out health-wise, and I don't mind at all. But yeah, I've been vegan for a long time. I am also a biologist, and so my angle on why I'm vegan is much more for sustainability and environmental health for the entire planet than like individual ethics, which is more why Chips is vegan. But I talk about that in a lot of other videos in case you really are wondering. But it seems like a little bit of a boring question to like sometimes parse down why someone eats the way they do. My bunny here eats all of the delicious flowers because it's a lot of fun, and I hope we got closer to a new skin with all of those pieces. We'll have to see. Anyway, let's keep going. Alex Angel asked, do you plan on having a script writer to share documents and work with so you can have voice actors for your Warrior Cat series, or would this be a struggle to do? And unfortunately, Alex Angel, that would be a huge struggle to do. In order to get script writers for my Warrior Cat series, I would have to write the episode for Warrior Cats ahead of time, hopefully at least 2 to 3 weeks ahead of time, to give the voice actors enough time to be able to submit what they do. Also, I don't think it would be fair to not pay voice actors for that kind of stuff, since I do make money, like $2 off my Warrior Cats episodes. So then it's a question of how many ways do I need to split that $2? And then it's a question of how the episodes are written. We don't pre-write the entire episode. I write the beginning of the episode and then play, and then sometimes pause the Warrior Cat Sims 3 episode halfway through. Pause. Do you get it? Do you get it? And then we see if the Warrior Cat Sims 3 episode has something that's worthy of being like a mid episode role play scene, and then I write it on the spot because I didn't know it was going to happen during the course of the episode till I started playing, right? So then I have to write another part of the mid-level role play for that episode on the spot. And if I had voice actors, that means I would have to stop recording the episode halfway through. I would have to write more. I would have to send it off again, hopefully giving them at least 2 to 3 weeks of leeway to be able to do their little scenes, which may only be a few sentences, but it's only polite to give people time to work on projects like that. And then if we had any end scenes, I would have to stop after playing and seeing what the game did, since again, it's not pre-written. The game helps us to write most of our Warrior Cat episodes. That's why they're so dynamic and fun. And then I would have to send the script off for a 3rd time per episode, just so we could have the voice actors fill in a few sentences here and there. So in the long run, it's just so much easier if I actually... Is Jacqueline still with us? Oh, she is! Yay! In the long run, it's just so much easier if I do it all myself, even though it'd be fun to have voice actors, because I would have to have so much of it pre-written so far ahead of time. And I don't know know how you guys would feel about that, because then I wouldn't be able to add in your ideas at all. It would be impossible, because by the time you would see an episode, it would have been done and I would have been collecting information for it for like 3 weeks, and I wouldn't be able to integrate any of your guys' ideas for the episodes the way that we kind of can do now. Oh, look, there's a whole bunch of the fruit on the ground again. Let's go ahead and have a little fruit break. There we go. Oh, that's so preciously cute. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. That is just so awesome. But yes, the way that we currently do it, I can at least add in some of your guys' ideas. You know what I mean? But if I had to write it 3 weeks ahead of time, your guys' ideas, comments, suggestions for things we could add into our Sims 3 Warrior Cat series would never have a chance to show up, or it would be months before you would see it show up. Though at this rate, it's months before you see an episode, so maybe it's the same difference. Ah, dear. All right, well, I'm going to get to work on those now that my resting break is coming to an end, and we're moving into the next season of our series. So don't worry, Warrior Cat Sims 3 will be showing up, but that's why we don't have voice actors. It would actually be far more work, and it would take far longer to get voice actors to be able to do our series than if I could just do it all myself. And I apologize for some level for that, because I think having voice actors would be really cool, and I know it would add in a whole nother level of dynamics. But a lot of the series, like the Minecraft roleplays you see where there's voice acting, those episodes are done. They also have like a start and a finish that somebody had in mind, and they've been completed for probably close to at least a few weeks before you see them. And that's just not how we record our Warrior Cats episodes. I would have to take away everything about the actual gameplay and the changes made in gameplay and just make it a machinima series. And I don't think that's really what a lot of people want. Maybe that's something fun we could do with the side series for our Warrior Cats in the future. But I don't think we actually want to make it no gameplay ever, and all machinima, because most of the most amazing developments we've had in that series are from gameplay. So because of that, that's why we don't have voice actors, that's why we don't have a ton of people working on a script together, and so on. Alright, moving on to another Warrior Cats related question. Balance in Nature asked, will you stream the Creating Our Cats episodes? And I probably won't, actually, because I'm a little worried that people would be hurt that their cat wasn't picked, and that's why I'm so nervous. I think I would do some of the behind your paws when I am actually like editing community lots or building a new area for the cats to explore. That I would love to stream and share with you guys, and again, integrate your guys' ideas, and that would be really, really cool. But I would not stream the Create Your Cats, because I'm really worried people would be so hurt that their cat wasn't picked. I use a random generator that randomly selects YouTube comments to pick which cats win the Create Your Cats thing, and it's really, really fun. It's very rewarding to use that, because I know it's totally fair. I was so relieved when I found that website. You just stick in the video and it sticks out, like just spits out a random comment, and it makes me so happy because it's fair. But especially because we have a lot of younger viewers in our audience, I know people would be like, no, it's not fair, my cat wasn't picked, and I don't want to hurt feelings. So I don't think I would stream that, but I would be happy to stream building some of the community lots and things like that. That would be a lot of fun. All right, let's swim across this little lake, and then let's see. Oh, and Balance in Nature also asked, do you know what Undertale is? And if so, what is your favorite character? And actually, my brother loves Undertale. Loves Undertale. When it first came out, he went on for hours about how good the story is. He went on for hours about how fantastic the music is, and he bought me the game, and I thought, oh, this will be fun. This will be really, really fun to be able to maybe record and let's play and play with all of my viewers. But then kind of some of the more aggressive tones started showing up, and I haven't ever seen the game. I haven't played it yet because I kept putting it off, thinking, oh, I want to wait until we're finally able to do it together as a community. But then I saw some of the other Let's Players kind of getting majorly attacked for playing it, like by the fandoms who were involved with who are involved with Undertale, and that made me super nervous. So that's why I haven't ever played Undertale, because if I do, I kind of want to share it with you guys. But I've also heard that because people leave spoilers in the comments, it's best to play Undertale all by yourself and then upload it when you're done so that you don't get spoiled. So I have avoided Undertale kind of because I'm a little nervous about the community, and that may sound silly, but when you do YouTube and you upload the videos, you learn really fast there's certain games that are going to attract a community that can actually be really hurtful and really spooky to kind of bring towards yourself. So I am a little bit cautious about that. But it's been a while, so maybe as time goes on and things calm down, it'd be worth going back to if everything kind of calmed down around it. And sometimes I do that. I'll wait for games that get a little bit too toasty with people being a little aggressive, and go back and play them later when things calm down. So we'll see about that. All right, and then we have Emily Perez, who asked, Seri, will you do another Minecraft Let's Play? And I haven't even done my current Minecraft Let's Play of zoo crafting for quite a while, but I definitely would do another Minecraft Let's Play. I have one in mind for next season that I need to do a lot of work behind the scenes on, but I think it would be an amazing new Minecraft Let's Play to bring in on top of zoo crafting. Not to worry, you guys. I kind of got burned out on Minecraft because of, again, the community around it got a little bit toxic, a little bit too many expectations that people were really pushing on me, and I took it way too personally. And now, after a resting break and a long summer of living in Taiwan and kind of having space and time to clear my head because I literally couldn't play Minecraft because my server lagged too much, I feel so much calmer and better, and I think I've got this, and I'm ready to go back to zoo crafting. And I am really excited and totally ready to be able to try out a new Minecraft Let's Play. It's going to be kind of a roleplay light series, but it is a special one, and it would allow me to use... Oh, do I have a new skin? You guys, we got a new bunny skin. That's so exciting. Let's go ahead and change into it. Oh my goodness. Look at me. Oh, we're so pretty, guys. I'm so happy. Look at Jacqueline, she's dancing in the background. Oh, this is so exciting. Oh my gosh, I love it. All right, and I think maybe she's changing. Yes, she's changing her skin, I think too. That's so much fun. All right, well, let's keep searching. But yeah, I do have another Minecraft Let's Play in mind, and I do plan on returning to zoo crafting. And I have a lot of things I could say about why I've been away from zoo crafting for so long, but it boils down to you cannot make everyone happy, and I was trying so hard to make every single person who watched and every single person who commented happy with what I did in zoo crafting. And in the end, you know who I didn't make happy? Me. And when that happened, I couldn't keep going. It was like hitting a brick wall. But I have a lot of thoughts and feelings that I'll talk on the vlog channel about what happens when you don't stay true to your own creative projects, and when you try to make the whole world happy, and how that can really make you lose connection with yourself. I've got a lot of things to say about all of that, but I'll save some of that for rambles on my vlog channel sometimes. All right, let's see. I know I saw more. Aha! There's some more runestones. We found where all the hidden runestones are, and just having even one of our amazing friends from our community with us has made it so we're actually getting all sorts of cool skins. I'm so excited. Look, Jacqueline, another one. All right, let's open this one up. And then, oh yeah, and Emily Perez also asked on that note, would I play Mystic Mesa with Stacy? And Stacy is very adamant, you guys, about Mystic Mesa being a single player series. And I think we all need to respect that. But on the subject of Mystic Mesa, I am really excited for this new Minecraft series because I love zoo crafting and I have some great goals for zoo crafting. But this new Minecraft series would allow me to work with mods that I have never had a chance to play with before ever, but I know would really fit my personality, and they would be really wonderful to experiment with, and they would have so much potential for so much story. And I just ate an acorn. Oh my goodness. Oh, can I get a really good view of our adorable new little bunny eating an acorn, hanging out here with our fantastic fox friend? This is so cool. I absolutely love this. This is awesome. All right. Oh, she's eating another acorn. Go for it, little one. You go for it. All right. Well, let's keep looking around. I think we might find some things. We still have a little bit of time, so I'll answer some more of you guys' questions. But yeah, new Minecraft series, and kind of like Stacy was so excited to start Mystic Mesa so she could play with mods she had never touched and just didn't work well for Dogcraft. I too am excited for the new series that actually our Patreon community on Discord really helped to inspire with new mods that I have always wanted to play with, but just never were very appropriate for zoo crafting. So really excited to start that. All right, and then Sam, let's see, Salmestron, and I apologize if I get your guys' names wrong. Salmestron asked, of all the creatures you've run into, which one do you like most in Subnautica? And that's a pretty good question, and Subnautica is over for the season. That was kind of one of those series that I learned very quickly had the sort of community you have to tread carefully in, but I did love it, and I loved studying the creatures. I think my favorite creatures out of everything that I ran into in Subnautica are actually the peepers, because they're just so iconic. Do you get it? Iconic. Because they have a gigantic eyeball, and I really love their biological facts. I love that they show up all over the place, and so far they're just my favorite because they're just so interesting. And I love the fact that their eyes are supposed to be like full of really good protein for you, which sounds weird because I was just talking about being a vegan, but that's very helpful when you play something like Subnautica and your survival is very dependent on being able to eat things like that. So I know that they're really simple and they're kind of like the most common thing in Subnautica, but I really like the peepers. I think they're pretty cool. All right, and then let's see. Oh, we have a whole series of good questions about what kind of animal I would be or what kind of animal I wish I could be, but I think we'll save those for next time because this time was really kind of like chit-chatting about warrior cats, and this time was really about running around and getting a new skin. And again, guys, if you want to join me on our Meadow adventures and you want to be around helping us to crack open the runestones and eat the fruit, then keep an eye on our Twitter. I will let you guys know when we will be dashing around, and you'll get to know when you can come and join us and you can be part of all of this because this was so much fun to share with Jacqueline. I have a feeling she'll be with us next time too. So all right, guys, I will see you next time. Feel free to leave your questions in the comments below. I will get better at answering them a lot faster. Don't worry, and if I ever answer a question too fast and you want to know a little bit more about that, then feel free to go ahead and ask additional questions. Like, just because I answered something, you're welcome to continue asking questions on that if in case in the future I go too fast, which is probably going to be like never actually happening, but just in case. So, all right, I'm going to wiggle across to the other side of this river. I'm going to thank Jacqueline. I have a feeling she'll be with us next time as well. And just leave your questions in the comments below, guys. Make sure you give a little thumbs up to the questions you really want to see. That really helps a lot. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.